Hey, my name's Welgo, and I was recently invited to the closed alpha for the new mobile app developed by Juked.gg. Today, I want to share with you some of the things I've learned and why I'm so excited for this app and why you should be if you care about the esports scene and its future. Before I go any further, let me give you some context. What is Juked? Juke.gg is an esports dedicated website that was launched in November of 2019. Its purpose, according to the site, is to create a better way to discover, watch, and engage with the best events and content across the global esports community. On the site, you'll find articles, live streams, video links, schedules, and anything else that you can think of pertaining to the world of esports. In other words, it's an esports fanatic's dream. Along with its offerings, Juked is also committed to creating a toxicity-free space for esports fans. It's important to co-founders Ben Goldhaber and Chris Chan and the entire Juke team to create a safe place for all fans of esports, free of any discrimination. So now that you know about Juke, let me tell you about their app. They recently launched this closed alpha build of their app that combines the esports news, scores, and content from the website and combines it with a brand new social media platform that, in my opinion, will take Juke to the next level. It's built for fans and members of the esports industry to connect and interact with each other in a way that I honestly haven't found up to this point. I've been following along on Twitter for a couple weeks now, and I've been waiting for my chance to get in on the alpha action. After quite a few nudges on Twitter, I was able to get in this past Monday, and already I'm completely and fully 100% invested in helping this app be the best it can be. Obviously, by the time this releases, the team at Juked is more than likely going to patch some things in, out, or tweak a little bit to where it makes anything I'm about to talk about completely moot and no longer valid. So if you'll bear with me, anything I talk about from this point on will be considered the work in progress build and nowhere near reflective of what the final product is whenever it does launch. Mainly, I just want to tell you about some of the things I've already seen that have me freaking excited about this entire app in general. So what's in this app that's got me so damn excited? Well, really the biggest thing is the fact that it's designed as a social media platform where you can curate your feed based on your favorite teams, games, or even users. And the coolest thing is that it's designed for like-minded esports individuals, whether that's just a fan or professional player or somebody who works behind the scenes or even aspiring players or professionals. It's really a place for everybody to come together and talk about recent matches, trade rumors, or anything esports related. In a recent Q&A session, Ben Goldhaber frequently referred to the connections you make in this app as your network. And after about a week, I can confirm to you that that's exactly what it feels like. I've met people through this app that I don't think I've ever thought I would meet before this. From shoutcasters to journalists to a graphic designer that I'm pretty sure I freaked out because I knew his work and told him how much of a fan I was of him. And it almost came across stalkerish. And this whole time, it's a great opportunity to connect and grow that network in the esports industry. And it's a massive, massive advantage for what Juke is planning with this app. As for the available content, there are currently only 4 games you can follow, being Counter-Strike, Overwatch, Valorant, and Call of Duty. You do get the additional option to choose to follow the teams that are in those leagues and associated with those games. However, the team at Juked is already planning to implement more games and teams down the road. They're just keeping it limited to these 4 games to start. However, if you're a little impatient, the users are already having conversations in the feeds about their favorite games. For example, the League of Legends World Finals just took place this weekend. And even though League of Legends is not listed as an available game category, there were plenty of posts in the feed of people trying to get people's reactions to who was going to win between Damwon and EDG, and the conversations really took off. The content itself is automatically populated to your feed with the latest videos, articles, and match results. Like anything, you can sort between what's hot and what's new, and you can truly tailor your feed to fit your interests. The games, teams, and even people you follow are all able to get straight to you without you needing to go to several different sites to get all that information. As this is still a very early alpha build of this app, some things such as a game schedule have not been implemented. However, the team at Juked is being very transparent about what the roadmap looks like. They recently launched those previously mentioned Q&A sessions that are happening weekly and are open not only to alpha testers, but to anybody that are interested in the Juked app. Furthermore, they have specific channels for feedback, bug reports, you name it, in the Discord that both alpha testers and the staff with Juked are very active and responsive to making sure that this app is developed into the best possible version of itself. As an alpha tester, I really appreciate the transparency because now I can see exactly what they're implementing and what I can test for them to make sure that it works properly. And I am very satisfied with knowing that I'm helping them build something that never existed before. Now that I've talked about what's in it now, let me tell you about what's coming up that's got me excited. There's plenty to look forward to, from increased ranges of content with the addition of new games and teams, as well as things such as those schedule and game alerts that are added. This app is going to bring so many features to the table that will make it worth your while. Currently, it's only for iOS devices. They do have plans to implement for Android down the road, but currently, iOS is the lucky winner. Aside from the features on the app itself, the biggest pull for me is how the community is starting to form. The users is only about a couple hundred strong at the moment, but you're already seeing this community bond forming, which is, I think, what Juked had envisioned for this app. They're already interacting outside of the app through watch parties or taking part in interesting yet peculiar conversation in the Discord. And this part of Juke's vision is really what's the biggest draw to me, to create a social media network for esports fans and professionals and sort of bridge the gap between the two of them. Esports has grown so much over the past decade, and many people are still just fans, which is perfectly fine. But others, like myself, are having trouble finding a way to meet and talk with people in the industry in the hopes of learning from them and learn about the opportunities to sort of find a way in. And that's always been challenging, if not intimidating. And this app is really going to help bring some of that accessibility to the esports scene where, frankly, there hasn't been before. So overall, my verdict is I can't tell you how excited I am and thrilled I am to be a part of this app's development. And so far, the people I've met have been fantastic. And I feel like I finally found the community I've been looking for a very long time. Both Chris and Ben and the entire Juke team have been fantastic in receiving feedback, and they truly seem committed to creating a social platform that really didn't exist in one place before. The accessibility to follow and converse with pretty much anybody in the industry about your favorite games and leagues and teams is just so needed right now. While the roster of users is small, I have no doubt in my mind that this app is going to launch Juked into the upper echelons of the esports community. The sky's the limit for what they can really do, and I know they're going to take their time to reach those limits and beyond, and it's not going to disappoint. I cannot recommend and endorse this app enough, and I need you to listen to me when I say that if you enjoy esports and are on an iOS device, you need to check out the application to get in on this alpha. I can personally guarantee you that you won't be disappointed with the features it brings and the community that you'll be a part of. Until next time, I've been Welgo, and I hope you've been having a wonderful day and enjoyed this video. Please go check out Juked, whether it's the website or the application for the app. I do not think you'll be disappointed.